What you're about to watch is a return to something which is temporarily gone and never for a moment forgotten. All for one, Regime Diabolique. Those who have followed this channel for a long time, those who are into games powered by the Ubiquity Roleplaying System, know probably of the very deep love that we have for this game and for our ongoing campaign, Lights in Darkness. Well, life has continually presented obstacles, but we have never stopped trying to overcome them. And what you're about to watch is part 3 of our 2 years delayed New Year's adventure with Francois Latat in the Game Master's seat, with Ivan Mike 1968 bringing Phillipe Moreau to life, and with our newest musketeer, with Eloy bringing us Armand, recently returned from the front. Oh, and of course I play too, playing Martel. So, let's play.
Oh, we're fully set. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, man, I was hoping you wore that after today, you know?
Yeah, I think I can't come without it.
Did you find out, Anthony, when our first game was?
May 2nd, 2017 is when I uploaded the live version.
Okay.
Well, my solo session was February 10, 2019.
Yeah.
And the character sheet was ready on Christmas Day, 2018, because it says so right there.
We're going to play again in 2 days. The Spanish and the Spanish are 2 miles away from Paris, so we just don't know. We don't know numbers very good.
Days, years, who's keeping count?
Listen, it's close. It's close.
Right on. So everyone is ready.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So this is All for One Regime Diabolique, a role-playing game of musketeers and fleshy balls. Okay. So what happened last time? It was New Year's Eve of 1636. At last, that big year is coming over, but it won't be easy, because the Musketeers has been called upon with an information that Claude had from Monsieur Poudrier, the sellers of black powder, directly from De Coq Sans Tête. So, and he told this master that there was to be some, again, black powder selling. Exactly this, which seemed to be exactly the way it was the last time. So they had to investigate, which brings them to a small village in the nearby regions of Paris called the Chateau, where they saw a deal. The deal was about exactly selling powder. Mr. Poudrier sold powder to a person that Martin thought was dead, a guy called Peter, which was some sort of a bodyguard of her evil cousin called Dorosia Martel. And on the boat, there was other bandits. Some of them, once again, our musketeers thought were dead. And on the boat, while they were caught, something happened into the lower decks of the boat, and some fleshy balls got out. lots of them, which overwhelmed Philip, despite of his, skill in repelling those. And he was kind
thousands
of
them.
Thousands of them. Yeah, we have to told in Coq Sans Tête if you could come back from that.
8. 12.
8 of them. So he killed some of them, but he kind of he was overwhelmed and got caught and got numbed. All the while, Martin was interested into a letter. That's maybe why Philip fell, but to a letter that Peter had and was trying to destroy. But just in the last minute, Martin arrived, got the letter, or at least the remaining of it. Peter didn't seem to recognize Martin, though. Yeah. So, and Philippe went into a strange dream where a voice was calling to him, telling him to let go. And it was a very comforting and soothing voice. But at the same time, Philippe resisted. Martin and Philippe got into the cabin in the middle of the boat to dispatch the bandit that was there. And they're in there, surrounded by lots of fleshy balls. A bandit apparently may be in the lower decks. That will be to be discovered. Okay, and all the while, Armand arrived in Paris after a long campaign in Corbie. He was parted from his friend more than a year ago, and he came back. So, and with an important message from the king, stating that all musketeers must gather for an important speech in the January 1st, 1637. So Mr. Trivy asked Armand, where are those 3 musketeers? Armand, not Armand, but Martin, Philippe, and Briscoeur. Alphonse. So, Armand knew about where Briscoeur he was because he was invited to a party where that was apparently organized by Briscoeur or something like that. And with all the information gathering, he saw Briscoeur was actually in a party. We'll talk about it maybe later, but he knew that his 2 other friends were trying to stop the deal with the gunpowder. And when he arrived, he met some of the fleshy balls and the mess that was going on. And he's on the shore, seeing a boat being drifted apart away from the shore. And and lots of little noises coming from the deck.
And I did get the horse into the river and jumped on top of the bar.
So
that's where we ended.
Yeah, you were on the top. Yeah, that's true because I rewatched it. So good to remind me. So the horse, you're on the deck with the horse. The boat is going a little like this. So
I believe that Jacques finally left the bar, and Claude. So they kind of accompanied Armand and Emile to the shore. Although I'm sure they're just sitting on the shore, hoping somebody else does something.
Well, the old population of Chateau got their courage gathered and just got there to see what was going on. So you see a lot of people, lots of lantern being lit, and they're witnessing the dead body of Peter in the snow, and and the boat is there. So of course we can begin that with Martin Philippe. You can hear the thumping of the horse on the deck because it's kind of heavy, and the little fleshy balls getting excited suddenly because you can hear their little feet thumping all around.
So there's more of them. More bandits,
and their iron-shod hooves now.
I yell out, Martin, Philippe.
Oh,
they can hear me, but I yell out.
You can hear the voice, of course.
Who is that's? How do they know our names? That sounds familiar.
Armand, Is that you?
Armand?
Are you in here?
Yes. How else could I answer him if I wasn't in here?
That's true. But hey,
He must have been injured while he was at the front. Yes, we're in here. We're in here.
so is the deck full of these things?
The deck is not. It's hard to count. Maybe you see maybe 10 of them you going around and going towards you and the horse. And you see also there's lots of things on the deck. There are barrels, cases, wooden cases, and ropes, these things you see in a riverboat. By the way, I could share a screen here just to show you the riverboat I found. If you want to grand partager. Okay, no, that's okay. I can share a screen. No worries. Just before continuing, I don't remember. Am I the one giving style points in the start of a session?
Yep.
Oh, that's true. That's a good question. How many do we have?
Let's start with 3 style points.
Okay.
Really? Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, you should be able to share a screen.
All right, so... Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So I will share a screen. This is a riverboat, so...
Right.
Looks like that. Well, maybe a little smaller than that. It's just that I don't have the middle cabin, but there's a middle cabin. Maybe it's something like that. So, right. So I'll stop the sharing anyway, because I think the boat you have in your head is a lot creepier than that, because this is a boat rented by a sorceress, by a witch. Okay, so I will begin with Armand. How do you deal with the upcoming balls? We can make an initiative just to be sure.
Sure.
So initiative. It's dexterity plus intelligence, huh?
Yes.
So
let me set this up.
I have 1.
I have 1 as well.
Well, but you're the hero, so
yes.
So
excellent.
You're going first, but the thing is, there will be some of them around your horse. So
yeah,
tell me what you do.
So I want to see if I can. These things aren't huge, right? Like they're like the size of basketballs. Is
Yes.
what I understood. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and see if I can maneuver the horse and have the horse kick them.
That will be okay.
Well, maybe, draw a sword and have the sword at the ready, but with the other hand, sort of maneuver the reins, see if I can make the horse just twist around and try and kick some of these.
Okay. Well,
or trample them. Yeah.
Okay. Let's make a right skill and maybe add the dexterity of the horse. Depending, your right skill. Just where are the?
I got ride and I have animal handling. So can I?
Yeah, you can have some sort of a synergy here. If you have 4 or more,
yes.
you can add +2 and add the horse's dexterity. Let's say, 4.
Where are the horse stats? Are they in the rule book?
Page 189. He has the kick at 9 non-lethal. Oh, well, okay.
Or maybe
Okay, maybe add 9.
Ooh. Okay, so that's 6 plus 9 is 15. So I got 6.
You can
10,
make the average of the 10 first.
14, 15. Yeah, maybe I should just take the average of the 15 is 7 plus.
Well, you can have you can have the average of the 10 first dice and roll the 5 others. Yeah, so we have 5 plus already 5 success plus the rest.
Good. Okay, so that's 3 more. So it's 8 successes.
let's say that the horse kicking not only the balls but some of the features of the boat, a barrel or something. So you, how many successes did you have? 8.
8.
Okay, 8. Well, let's say 4 of them. You dispatched 4 of them in one kick. Yeah. So okay, but the fleshy balls don't think they don't agree. So so they will try to hit the horse. They're not very intelligent. So the horse, they don't succeed. They are biting the hoofs of the horse. Is that the right word? The hoofs?
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah. So but the horse is getting around, and they're getting a little scared by that. So, well, in the middle cabin, you can hear the crashing of the wood and the horse making a small noise. So things are getting serious right now. So we'll make it official.
So you're so lucky, gentlemen, with your root beer.
Oh,
I look out the slit, the gun slit, to witness exactly what's going on, to see if it's really Armand, if it's really a horse that I hear. We are saved.
Well, looks like a horse with a musketeer on it.
I'm sitting up like, Monsieur Trujillo must have sent an entire company of musketeers to come save us. It's fantastic. I'm just still, I'm still suffering from 2 non-lethal.
On your feet, let us join our many comrades. And I open the door and rush out, blade and mangoche in hand, or mendois.
Yes. So I stand up and kind of have my blade in my hand, dragging it, because I really it's an effort just to walk.
Right on.
Shaking off this cold.
So let's make an initiative. Of course, Phillipe has minuses on that because he's still numb.
I have 2. Yeah. So I'm only rolling 3 dice here. Okay.
3.
0.
So yeah, you maybe you'll join Martin later. But Martin, you're getting out of the place. The doors opens. Of course, you draw the attention of your comrade and the balls. What do you do?
What do I do?
As Briscar enjoying it.
I will total attack at the nearest of these terrifying creatures.
So you had total attack. I think it's +4, but you.
That is correct. But I lose my my active defense.
You only have your body to defend. Okay, right. So go for a total attack.
All right. So. Okay. Total attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Right. So, well, with hate, you can dispatch at least 2 of them. Okay, because he's slashing through them. So there's only, well, you can count maybe 5 of them because there are some going around, but it would be Armand's turn.
So I've drawn my sword as well, and I think I'm going to try and slash a few of them as well as I see. I can see Martin coming out the cabin now, right? Or is Martin below decks?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can recognize Martin because there's a lantern, attached beside the door, so you can see half of his face. Yeah.
All right.
So,
all right.
But being on the horse, and since they are small, you will have a -1 on your attack.
Okay. So That should be 12 minus 1 is 11 dice. So let's see, it's 4, 8, 11. So I yell out, Martin, what's going on? What are these things? As I slash back and forth and try and get as many as I can. I can only get 2.
Whoa.
No, 3. 3 successes.
Well, you embroach one of them, which is it's their turn. So the 2 on Martin, they're quite excited by the horse, by the way. So they will try to get the horse. So the horse will try to defend itself. I have 3 success. So what is the defense? So the horse have a defense of. You will roll for your horse, by the way.
Yeah.
The horse defense is body plus dexterity 7 dice.
7 dice. Okay. So it's 4 and 3 is 7 dice, and here we go. I'm gonna need to get a new horse. There's only 2 successes.
Okay, he has 1 lethal, so he's kind of, raising up a little, and you will have to make a body reflexive roll for your horse, 6 dice, and the difficulty is 2.
Now
what will happen to the horse?
Now that the horse has been bitten, I call out to Armand, "Don't let them bite you."
2 successes.
Which is enough, but the horse, well, you will have to maybe make a animal handle here. I will roll something for the horse. Is willpower. Okay, which maybe I'll 4 success.
So what am I trying to do? Animal handling to settle the horse, or
because the horse is getting excited, so he may go wild and
so I need
throw
to,
himself in the river.
Okay. So not good at all. 0.
So the horse is being panicked, and he tried to flees away. So he kind of jumps to the river with you on it. What do you want to do?
Do an athletics and acrobatics check to jump off the horse and stay on the barge?
If you want, or do a ride skill, or not to fall in the river, but the athletic might do it. So it will be against the dexterity of the horse. Okay. So 2 success, you have to gain
2 success. All right. So I will do so with style. I will jump off the horse with my athletics and acrobatics. Yes.
Not real.
What? Just one success.
One success, okay, makes you kind. Okay, let's do that in swashbuckling style. You jump off the rope, but you kind of handle in the ramp of the boat, but on the outside. So
so I'm hanging from the side of the boat. Yeah.
And Phillipe, you can, as you see Martin slashing through, you see a horse going out of the boat and someone jumping. You just get hanging on the side of the boat.
Some rescue.
Who's rescuing who?
You came in that thing?
For that thought, you have a 1 start point.
So while you're walking out, and I really just kind of staggering out, dragging the sword behind me, and Phillipe, brave as he is, my first thought is really to making sure that I don't die. So I'm concentrating more on me. I know I can only do so much before I pass out. I really just feel like I'm holding on to consciousness. So I'm more concerned about what's around me. We're being rescued at this moment. We're the fallen. And so, if these balls should attack me, I am ready to repel them, but I am not going to go out and actively seek them out. But I'm looking brave while doing just that.
Yeah, it looks like so. But actually, you don't do more than that.
No, I mean, I'm kind of just walking out slowly, kind of trying to take stock
yeah.
of the situation, you know.
All right. The balls are interested. No, it's Martin's turn. But the ball will be interested in Armand's finger and Martin. There are still 5 of them. 5 of them, yeah.
So I'm charging across the deck to be near Armand. Because he won't be able to defend himself hanging there.
Right.
And I will again. No, I can't risk it. I will just attack the one closest to Armand.
No problems. The difficulty will be 1. I'm averaging this time.
Yes. 7.
Well, there's no more of this ball. It will be Armand's turn.
I am going to try and clamber up the.
So it's time to climb. Okay, since it's a rushed climb, let's say just to make it, it will be an easy difficulty just to make sure. Yeah, you still you have 1 to beat, which so you can average if you want.
Okay, so if it's 1 difficulty, then I'll take the average of 4, which is my athletics, so 2.
Okay, now I have a question for you. Where's your sword?
I was hoping I held on to it, but you tell me. Yeah.
How can we do this? Let's make a double dexterity check again against how the horse got excited. So I will roll 4 dice for the horse. So let's make a defensive dexterity check against 3.
Eesh. So I will use style.
Yeah, you want your sword.
to hang on to the sword and sort of like, instead of just gripping with my fingers, maybe I got in an elbow in, right? So so let's try that. That is 3 successes. Yes.
Yeah. So you were hanging on and maybe the handle just got on your wrist. So you can have your sword back, and it's about time, since Martin and you have fleshy balls interested in you. Phillipe will say that will be later. So so I'll make an attack against Martin. So 3 dice in my Martin. They're determined to destroy you and Armand.
Wow. Well.
And Armand, this will be 2.
Okay.
10.
Getting around them with style, it's a there's a name for that kind of success. It's a amazing success. So how amazing it looks like on the boat.
Well, that's a good question. So I lunge, drive the rapier through and out of the fleshy ball as I see Armand coming up over the railing, so I know he's okay. And with that motion, as I pull myself back up from the lunge, I roll up onto the roof of the cabin.
Right on. So that's pretty much good. That's pretty much a hit. And Armand, you kind of defend yourself, you parry, and you're facing 4 balls. But Phillipe is there to save you.
I am.
Phillipe, join the fray. Let us fight back to back.
Is it my turn already? Oh. So I'm staggering. Staggering. It's staggering over at this point. And I found like I'm just, you've got to be kidding. This is our rescue. This is our grand. Where are the rest of them? And I just start slashing at these fleshy balls, trying to save Armand.
Okay, go with an attack with an average. Well, it depends. Oh yeah, it's a 2 difficulty, and depends.
So I am I am down by 2, so I can only roll 11 dice.
Oh, what a shame.
It is a shame. And will
So
I?
just roll one.
I'm just going to roll 1. I'm going to roll 1. I'm going to take the average.
Yeah, you can.
It comes up. See, you should have bought these wonderful dice from AAA Games. You have more success.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yes,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try and buy
6.
those. Yeah.
Okay, you dispatch 2 of them. There's only 2 of them left. And Martin, you're on the top of the cabin. You can see Phillipe raging through them.
I will attack from here. Right, thrusting
what?
down.
Okay, you want to okay. All right. Go ahead. Well, with a -1 on your dice, like what Armand had earlier because of his horse.
Sure thing. 6.
Yeah. Okay, you can launch one of them. Of course, there's only one left, Armand.
All right. So
That will be
12 dice.
12 dice. You can
Four.
you're just taking the average, you kill it.
Oh, well, if that works, if that works, it works.
Since there's only one of them, they're not as coordinated they're used to.
So I'll thrust the rapier through and skewer it on my blade. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Some of its, vital juice that are in it, are kind of splashing. You have maybe some drops on your finger, and you can see that it's kind of being numb a little, not much, but you can feel the numbness of it. Okay, so maybe you can understand some of the stuff that your friends would tell you. Suddenly, silence on the boat, just people speaking on the shore, your lackeys looking at you. Are you okay? Okay, do you need reinforcement? We can come. No, we're not.
I whirl around. It's Phillipe, Martin. Are you injured?
Yes.
Yes. Where's everybody else?
Good to see you. Oh, never mind everybody else. Doesn't matter. It's so good to see you.
Just it seems I came at the right time. Then.
Yes. I think you'll need to rescue your horse.
Yes, indeed.
And
Emile can take care of that, but
as you say it, you can see Emile already taking care of the horse and
he's
calming
wading
it
into the river.
Yeah. Well, no, he kind of got it out of the river by the rain, and he's taking care of the horse. And,
Emile, the ship rope, so that we don't drift out to sea.
Oh, yes. Are they good enough to do that? No. Well, with all the help of the villagers, they can. So yeah, they're taking back the boat, which didn't go far. Okay, so big silence.
Why the hell does Jacques have my musket?
He's waving.
Oh. Anyhow,
whose boat is this?
Well, this is a boat filled with gunpowder and demonic creatures.
Yes,
so,
yes, indeed.
We don't really need to talk about whose boat it is, but I would like to search the rest of the boat to make sure there's no one else aboard.
I should do that.
Right.
There might be more of those things below decks.
You go first. No, I'm just joking.
Very dangerous. Yeah.
Grab a lantern, and start going down the.
Okay, so you're going down, and you can see there are cases, a couple of cases. Yep, and a door.
I'm gonna
That.
door.
It's a small room, kind of. Little bigger than the cabin that was on the deck.
So
My bravado's returned. I'm going to open the door.
Okay. So there's Axe Master that is there, which has his axe in hand. Well, maybe you can roll an initiative, Philip, considering your minuses.
Yeah, of course.
get him, Philippe.
They don't call me Inquisitive and Thrill Seeker for nothing. And that's 3 successes this time.
Okay, 3 successes. Well, you're fast. I'll try to roll something for the guy because look at that. It's Majestus. 0. So you're faster than him. So yeah, you open the door. He has his axe in hand, and you can see his grayish face, but he's ready to hit you. But Philip is there before.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Fantastic. Well, alrighty. So in these close quarters, I will thrust rather than slash this man.
He'll use a. Can he do parry? Well, yeah. Does it need a fencing skill to parry? Is just taking your melee instead? This is a normal move. You don't have a talent. You don't need a talent.
If he doesn't, in that case, he can't attack on his turn.
Well, that's what he'll try to do. That's what he'll try to do.
He's using his action to do this. Yeah.
So his action gives him only 2 success.
Melee plus body. Okay, so I have Philippe will roll. Oh, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Okay. 6. Okay, that's 4 lethals. He's still in it. Since he has 0 initiative, maybe you could assist him, Martin and Armand, if you want.
Of course. I mean, if we can squeeze through, yeah. Do we attack? Do we just give him dice? What do we do?
Depends. You see Philip doing his move. You see a guy that is being wounded, but
Don't kill
he's
him,
still
Philippe.
able.
Don't kill him.
I'll thrust at his arm, at his sword arm.
Oh, yeah.
Axe arm, in this case, at his biceps, try to thrust the sword.
This is okay. As biceps, it's a limb, so you have a -2 to do this attack against a passive defense of 2.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay, he drops his axe because he's hurting and he's getting on his knees.
You said his skin was grayish?
Yeah, a little like Peter and some of the people you got in the street of Paris that you analyzed.
Right.
So he's on his knees, telling nothing, just holding his arm.
I back up, and just like, he's not dead. Your man.
I want this guy to talk, and Pesser didn't really seem to recognize me or understand the situation. So I think this is a moment for magic, a moment for some angelic assistance. So here's what I'm going to attempt, and it's been a long time since we've done any all-for-one magic, so forgive me if it's slow.
Oh, that's okay.
But my intention is that I will use the art of homomancy to strip this man of his willpower.
Good. So, the difficulty, we'll see.
So we start out with a 2.
Yeah.
And I will grip him.
So touch.
Right. So that will be 0. We're going for a duration of... We're not in combat anymore, are we?
1 scene.
Right. So
Or
that will be
no, well, you can have a minute of his attention too, or you can. Well, I can make it average it in 3.
okay. So we'll do 3. That's fine. That's cool. And so we don't need anything special for area. It's individual, so that's 0. The effect is where things get juicy. All right. So this is a primary attribute which I want to reduce by. Wow.
It's willpower.
Yeah.
I can tell you he has 3 in willpower.
All right. So I'll reduce it by. Wow, 8. That's brutal. I'll reduce it by 1.
So this is the +2 complication. Is that right? Oh no, it's the effect. It's +4. Yeah.
+4.
So you need to get
7 successes, 9 successes.
9 successes. So yeah.
All right, I still want to try it. Here we go. The pool is 6 dice. Ay. So, first moment, starting out with 3 successes, so 1 against the 9.
Okay, he's raising his eyes on you with some sort of a recognition of what you're trying to do. So
I'm
the
just
2
chanting in
others,
Latin.
yeah, but yeah. So the other 2, you can interact while Martel is doing that or not. It depends on what you want to do.
Well, I mean, my first thing is just looking around to make sure there's nobody else around. Like, we were still searching, so just kind of doing a cursory search.
You search a place.
Yeah, and mostly for bodies, mostly for live bodies. But just making sure we don't get interrupted. I'm not going to spend like a lot of time doing that. Just
Okay. Well, there's as you can see there, the boxes in there looks like I can't find the word. The thing you put a body on to put it into a cemetery.
a coffin?
Casket.
Casket,
Yeah. They looks like they have the size of caskets.
Really? I'm just gonna peek in, see if there are actually really bodies in these caskets. Or
Well, as you approach, there's a little thumping in it, little thumping of the balls, and some of the caskets are already open, but yeah.
oh, well, never mind. I just at that point, I don't try to open. I look at Armand.
Don't do that. Yes, and you said there's gunpowder in here. Are there like barrels of gunpowder all over the place, or?
Yeah, we saw something, but I've kind of rapped on one of the caskets that's making the noise. It says the one's got something bouncing in. I'm kind of tapping on the lid of the casket.
They're kind of right,
Don't
and Martin, your second roll.
For the second roll, I'm going to, mechanically speaking, channel extra magical energy, inflicting 2 non-lethal wounds on myself, and I'll spend 2 style points for 2 extra dice.
You won't because
this is important. So I've got them gripped in one hand. I've got my rapier out, and the reflection of the lantern light is glittering across his face, and his rapid fire Latin is raging out, and his names of angels and that he will submit to me. And we have 1, 2, so that's difficulty plus 3 successes. So I'm up to 4 of my 9.
Okay. Yeah, and the guy is saying in a very Hungarian accent, "You won't get out of this, musketeer. You don't know against whom you are doing this." You can do another roll. You won't do more than that.
Okay. Oh wait, those go away. 2 more successes against my difficulty. 6 out of the 9.
Okay.
No, that's not right. Yes, it's 6 out of the 9. Yes.
Well, you can feel the other two that the guy will try to get away. Are you trying to restrain him, something, or?
That will increase my difficulty if I do so.
He's trying to just split at this point? He's not.
Yeah. He wants to get away.
Oh, well, at that point, if he's doing that, you know, and I'm going to kind of grab him from behind. Try to hold him down.
That will be an opposed reflexive strength with the minuses,
of course.
of your state. So
double strength. But I'm gonna
double strength.
I'm gonna spend 2 of these styles because this is really important.
Yeah,
so
you see that something is cooking. Something is cooking. Thank you.
He doesn't know who he's dealing with. He's telling me we don't know who we're dealing with. And I say this to him.
Oh,
True
I say this to him.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, here we go. Rolling 6 dice. And that is 3 successes.
You can hold him because he's hurt on the arm. So, which gives you, a chance, Martin, to make some other successes out of it.
I'm going to pass out for the pain pretty soon.
My last style. And 2 more non-lethals.
Oh, yes.
And I get 2 more successes.
There's only 1 left. Yeah. So Phillipe, try to hold the guy. No, you won't do it.
I'm looking at Armand too, like, without asking for help. I'm kind of looking at Armand. Come on, help me out here, buddy. Does Armand want to assist me before I roll 4 dice?
I'm debating whether to knock him out or help you, but I guess I'll sheath my sword and try to grab him as well.
Yeah,
like
because you're boiling and you're short-tempered. You're boiling inside. Okay, okay, but double your strength. You have at least 4, Armand.
Strength is 2. Yeah, 4 dice.
But you can add 2 dice to Phillipe.
Let's do that. Yeah.
So
these stylish dice.
2 successes.
Okay, here I am rolling 6 dice again against 2 successes. Come on, baby. Oh, that is 6 successes.
Okay, you pin the guy down. He's not moving anymore, looking into the eyes of Martin. Well, you can average your last roll, Martin, because the guy is not moving. So you got
Thank you
you
so
got
much.
it.
I can feel the 0 roll coming.
No. You can average the last bit because you are in great advantage. 2 musketeers holding him. So he's looking at you, and he kind of is mostly hypnotized.
Right. Tell me why these things are on this boat.
Okay. You dropped his you dropped his willpower by
1. All that effort to reduce his willpower by 1.
Oh God.
That's too. Listen. Hey,
And you took like 4 non-lethal for that. Yeah.
Okay, so have your interrogation skill. Oh, sorry, how it's called.
Which is actually not bad. It's not bad.
Okay, I'll roll his double actual willpower. It will be the difficulty.
There's double remaining.
Well, double remaining, which looks like that.
The average.
The average.
All right. And I get 3 successes.
A simple success.
So, well, okay. Just tell me the question back. It was about the creatures, but
The
I
creatures.
think
Why are they? Because in the back of my mind, I'm worried that she loaded this boat up with these things and loaded it up with gunpowder so she could destroy them. and we've interfered with the destruction of the demons. But so I want to know why these. Yeah.
okay, he's looking at you and kind of broke and said, "It doesn't matter. There will be other ones like me." These creatures are just a tool to make more of us.
Where is Drossia? Where is my cousin?
I don't know. She can be anywhere.
So I'll, shake him, put the screws to him. She has to be somewhere. She has the same requirements that I do. She needs rituals and where is she?
Okay, I'll intimidate him a little.
Can I assist with that?
You can. How much intimidation do you have?
Grab his injured shoulder and say, "Speak, dog."
Okay, well, you can take the best of double your strength or intimidate.
I have a 6 on intimidation. So.
Yeah. But
maybe that
double
can
your strength is
assist.
4, so you can roll 8 dice.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The guy
1, 2, 3,
not impressed.
4, 5. 5. Now I have 5 successes. Yeah.
Which in words
Complete.
is called a complete success. So yeah, exactly what you're reaching for. Yeah. So you say, we were going to our place, and the donjon of La Roche-Guyon. I will write it in the chat because I said it in the right word, in the right language. Le donjon du château.
I think we got the dungeon and the chateau. That's the
La Roche-Guyon. You can make a Google map. It does exist.
I bet.
You can make how many time in car it takes from Chateau to Roche-Guyon to get there.
Awesome.
But it will be too late for you, Musketeer. She has a plan. All the time, she has a plan.
What is the plan?
She just asked us to bring gunpowder to Vernon, another place. I'll write it in the chat. Vernon. Not the guy playing guitar in living color, just a place.
Yeah.
And it's Vernon. And just before dropped our little friends into le donjon. With a price.
Which was?
And he just realized that the magic made him talk a little too much, so no price.
Just so mad at this guy.
When you're boiling.
Yes, was clinging on to, still kind of holding on to him, holding on to consciousness.
Do you want to try to do something to make him talk, Phillipe? Do you want to physically manifest your anger?
Yeah, I've had it with this fellow. I'm not terribly intimidating. You know, as much as I try, my youth.
Yeah, well,
But
that is something in role-playing game I never was agreed with, how intimidation worked. The way I handle this is you add your attack bonus to your intimidation if you want.
Well, yeah, at this point, I've had it, so I because already like Armand is kind of manhandling him, and I'm so mad. So I get so frustrated. I just like, speak, man. I back.
Right. Well, yeah.
Do
Do a brawl check against his passive defense. So he rolled only 2 dices. I have 2 success. The guy is tough.
Oh, for God's sakes! Are you kidding me? Well,
Yeah.
You got to spend style on something. So here I am.
Okay. You can add 2 dice because you have Armand holding him. You have the situation going in your way.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't spend style. We're gonna just roll 5 dice here because my brawl is not that good. But it's not terrible. And it is 3.
Yeah. The brawl is just it's just a social interaction tool here. Yeah, he's got to 0, so he's kind of stunned.
Chivalry. Speak, man.
A price.
It's not torture. It's men. It's the way men interact with each other. Speak. Dog.
Well, someone else to add to our army.
An army like you.
Eventually.
I've been watching him, so I'm very curious medically how alive he is.
Well, he's at with the slap he had, he reached 0 with the slap, so he's kind of.
But like he's gray, like he's been brought.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is he like a ghoul?
Oh, yeah,
Like, is he cold? Does he have a heartbeat and a pulse? And
he has a heartbeat and a pulse, just strange skin color. Exactly what you have observed before, but yeah. So you can see that he's kind of looking into past you, into something, into the room you are. Kind of, yeah, like that.
I look behind us just in case, even though I think he's probably hallucinating.
There's a coffin that is quite apart from the others. A casket.
Do you think?
No. No.
Check it. I okay. So I walk around like, look at this one. First I kind of gingerly rap on it.
No response.
Oh, okay. I look around and I spy a crowbar and I open it up.
You open it. As you,
how else do you?
There's a musketeer in there with balls, kind of sucking air in his arm. This is Capitaine d'Artagnan.
no.
Oh my God!
And I'm taking out my main gosh and I'm stabbing at these things.
Yeah, okay, which is quite easy because they won't riposte.
Yeah.
So you have Capitaine d'Artagnan being numbed and asleep.
Calling Armand.
He's all in this musketeer outfit and with his riding boots and all that.
I look at Martin. Are you done with this questioning?
Well, the guy won't resist anymore. He's kind of, just want to lay down with.
So do I.
So she will kill you. She will track you. She will shatter you.
She can get in line.
And I'm stabbing. It's like, shut that man up and help me.
Yeah, so I just throw him to the floor and go help Phillipe.
And he kind of vanishes out.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, that actually this is Captain D'Artagnan. His skin is not grayish. Okay, his skin color is normal for someone who has been bitten by balls. Obviously, a man of his talent must have been swarmed by all the balls that got around Phillipe.
10.
Maybe more. There was some of them going away that got away. Armand dispatched, and the lackeys, of course, dispatched kind of one or two of them. This will be singing songs.
Actually, I seem to remember a villager killing more than anybody else.
with a fork.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, this is Capitaine D'Artagnan. So,
I'll attempt to revive him with my medical knowledge.
Is he dead?
Breathing.
Breathing, so he's alive.
Well, medicine roll. Maybe convert some of his non-lethals. I'll consider that he's -5 non-lethals. So at this point, so I think it's every success vanish. Make 1 point vanish. Is that it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get 4 successes.
Okay.
Really good roll.
Well, with an average, Mr. D'Artagnan is kind of opening his eyes. And okay, and he kind of recognize you. Phillipe, Monsieur Moreau, Armand de Valcourt. And he's sitting down and holding his head. Where are we? Where's my sword?
We're here to rescue you. It's okay.
Good.
You're safe for the moment, Mon Capitan. So,
in the king's name, thank you. Merci, mes amis. And he's kind of holding up, placing his casket, and where are we?
we're on a boat in the Seine, headed to near Chadoux.
Near Shadow.
Yes.
Last thing I remember, I was in a patrol, and some sort of a last-minute call I had from Captain de Treville, going to check out beside the Seine, and something attacked me, some sort of an animal I never saw, some kind of a round type of animal. That's the last thing I remember. There was too much of them.
Yes, and they have venom. So.
What is this, coming from Africa?
Perhaps.
Of course.
But it's strange. I was supposed to be watching the masses that will be in Notre Dame tonight, and I had this letter from Captain de Treville, and just to make a patrol over there.
Well,
is it past midnight by this point? Because it's quite late.
No, we're kind of 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, the night is still young, Captain. I too spoke to Monsieur de Treville, and he has asked us to return to Paris before the morning, as he seeks audience with the king.
Of course, and I'm expecting you to be there. And it's good, Armand, that you came back, but where is your Alphonse.
I have delivered the message to Alphonse. He's in Paris, and he will be there by morning.
Of course,
But,
because this may be a case for him to lose his Kazakh if he's not there.
But it seems to me there's more happening here. The ship is full of these creatures in those coffins over there, and ship is also full of gunpowder. Some sort of plot is afoot. Martin and Phillipe know more about it.
Yes, gunpowders. And who is this man? He's pointing out the prisoner.
This man is the servant of a very villainous foreign agent.
You did well.
We have just received intelligence through interrogating him that we need to proceed at all haste to Chateau de la Roche-Guyon.
Really? All right. So, all right. So that okay. Then we should proceed before since we have evidence that some sort. Well, we have to investigate, of course.
Now, this is where they were going to take you also.
Really? I was to be a prisoner of some sort? But Château La Roche-Guyon is owned by some sort of a noble family. I just don't remember the name, but this is a...
It's an old family.
Well,
okay.
Are you?
Oui. Armand?
Are you fit to travel, mon capitaine?
I don't have. I guess I don't have my horse.
Injuries. But how are you feeling? We found you in a most grievous state. These things attached to you. Are you? Can you walk? Can you ride?
I'm feeling a little. Yeah, I'm feeling a little strange.
You'll have time to recover. We can take this boat downstream if we can find someone to pilot it.
That's what I was going to say. Does anyone know how to handle this boat?
Boat riding?
Perhaps one of the villagers knows how to handle such.
I have to. They live on a river. Somebody has to.
Right.
Okay. Right. So, okay.
I'll go to the deck.
Okay, and on the deck you can see there's still a big gathering of people there.
Claude.
Yeah?
Bring me sailors. Enough to sail.
This boat.
All right, so yeah, he's talking to the people and he gathers someone's quite easily, and
because they were helpful.
They were helpful. So yeah, we're ready to serve the king.
The king needs us to sail upstream.
Look over at Martin. It's like, what are we gonna do about the things in the coffin cell? We can't just send them to that, though.
Well, we can't let them out.
That's true. That's true. So you want D'Artagnan to take those to Paris?
No.
Those things.
D'Artagnan says, okay, well, it depends. He's trying. He said that he wants to come with you.
Do we set the creatures aflame? Do we try to drown them in the river? I know not of such things. Martin, have you
I
Heard
don't
of
want
these
them to
creatures such as
escape,
these?
and in numbers they can overwhelm, I point at D'Artagnan, even the greatest swordsman.
Yes. Quite dangerous.
But I'm
I
looking
said-
at Phillipe when I say it.
I was thinking, you're right. And then until I realized that he's kind of talking about that. Yeah, right. Exactly. We can't you can't let these out. I mean, I'm trying. I'm overstepping my bounds with D'Artagnan. You can't let these out. And realizing kind of that I'm telling him what to do. Too dangerous.
I'll trust you in that. But okay, so going with it's no. If you want to get there in the boat, it will be too slow. But
Really?
I don't
It's
know if I
faster
can.
by land?
Yeah, well, it will be faster with our horse.
Get
Well,
to Barrett-
your
to get to
horse.
Barrett.
Oh, so
But they'll be expecting the boat. Yeah.
okay. You'll take your
Oh, but
horse
the
with
castle is not.
yeah. Okay, here's my orders. Okay, you take the horses, you go to La Roche-Guyon. I'll try to get a horse and a sword, and I'll bring some musketeers with me to investigate that. The ones available on this New Year's Eve.
Fantastic.
So but with the boat, why for the boat? I don't know what to do with it. You see, there's gunpowder on the deck. Oh.
I had wanted to save the gunpowder for the musketeers, but given the situation with these demonic creatures, maybe it's best that we explode the boat.
And in his Gascon mind, this sounds good. Yeah. So
It's the only way to be sure.
there will be fireworks for the people of Chateau more than they will be in Paris. So they're lucky. Proceed. Let's get to the shore, and I'll get myself a horse to get some reinforcement.
Excellent. So I'll carefully take the lids off the gunpowder and take a small barrel and sprinkle gunpowder all around and leave a trail out under the dock and have a lantern, give the lantern to Claude and say, when we're very far away.
Yeah, you can be. You have to. So right on.
Everything depends
Don't
on
do-
you, Claude.
I look at the sailors that he's assembled, and and that they were prepared to take this boat, and I just kind of clapped him on the shoulder. Thank you for your service to the king. Stay off the boat.
We've changed
And
our
hobble
minds.
off. Oh.
So everyone will want to watch. Of course, the childrens are being brought to see the show. And all right, so yeah, with big explosion, being heard miles around, even to frighten the closing Spanish army that will enter the city tonight. No, maybe that's why they never did. In this usually in 1636, historically there was a big explosion that frightened them.
Yeah, exactly. Heard around the world. All right. Exactly.
So their boat is kind of destroyed. Some of the remaining wooden planks still burning on the shore. You can see some wooden planks still in the air, falling into some of the forest behind, and people kind of
Long live the king.
So my question is, Phillipe asks, how many non-lethals in the negative?
-2.
Yeah, how do you come back from negative non-lethals? How much time it takes?
It's a while. I think it's a day each, something like that. It's been a while since I looked at the healing rules, but it takes a while.
He's going to need some medical care.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, you because you tried it once, you can't try it. Is that right?
Oh, right.
Oh.
I can't. I've done what can be done for binding him up,
Right.
and so.
The number of success rolled by the character, the patient, they decrease the amount of time it takes to heal a wound.
Yeah.
So non-lethal is once per day. So okay,
I can treat him tomorrow.
But tonight, I'm going to be
yeah.
somewhat crippled, but good. That
Yeah,
doesn't stop us.
Okay, so I put a map of where it is. So right, so you can have an idea of that. So you know that La Roche-Guyon was one of the was the where it's seemingly the prize was to be brought, and the gunpowder in Vernon. If you check out the map I showed you,
Yeah,
Vernon
Vernon
is
is a little bit more.
Well, it's 53 minutes
so-
by car is what the map is telling me. We're not going to take a car. We're going to take a horse. We're going to take our horses.
It's
This guy
10
we got to
hours
pick.
on foot. So, yeah.
We're taking the horses.
Just taking the horses. Yeah.
So as you can see, if you the sand is is kind of getting around those places. Okay,
Right.
so La Roche-Guyon, yes, and the castle, but probably is somewhere in there. It's beside the sand. So right. Good. I have a technical question. How much time do we have to play today?
About 40 minutes.
40 minutes. So okay, right on. 40 minutes. Right. So you're galloping in the night, and by maybe 11 o'clock, 1 hour before New Year's Eve, it's faster than a car.
By bicycle, it's 2 hours and 3 hours. So that's kind of like a horse, I guess.
9, 10, 11. That's good. 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay, well, with all the explosion, okay, it's about 11 o'clock. Okay, so you have the the church. You can see it's kind of lit by the outside, but that's not where you're going in Chateau Guyon. You're going towards the castle. So let's have an image of the castle.
It's really interesting.
Okay, I can share an actual image of how it looks like today. Just
Yeah, if you click on the map, it opens up. Wow, that's a really
yeah. So there's a dungeon on the top of a cliff, and there's that castle down. Okay, so I have maybe a more okay. Well, let's then make something else. No, I don't want to do that. Guyon. So, that one is good. So I will share this one. Let's get tactical. I think it's there. So.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
By the way, there's a cone on the top of the dungeon. By the time you get there, that drawing is maybe something from later in the future. And le donjon is, of course, that building on the top of the cliff.
So riding up, that's what we can see. That's probably the tallest thing we can see. Is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's about this time when we see it. I kind of look at Martin and Armand. Do we have a plan? Because the last time we rode up
ever have a
someplace, I got
plan?
shot. Well, we've never had a plan, but the last time we rode up to someplace like this, I got shot.
So I heard you speak about a cousin. Are you related to whoever owns this castle, Martin?
Oh, I don't have any recollection of owning these lands, but that has never stopped Dorosia from taking control of valuable and important estates, just because she wants them.
No,
This Dorosia is your cousin?
Of a sort, of a branch of the family I never knew existed.
And I just interrupt. It's a long story, and we don't have until 1638. Trust me, all of Martin's cousins are bad people.
Well, that explains that.
It's why I have such a charming personality.
We'll go to the Coq Santet after this is all over, and we will share a drink, and you can tell me about the front, and we can tell you about the last year or two.
Agreed.
Right now, just to make sure, maybe you talking and asking questions, maybe the castle is owned now not by the Martel, but is owned now by the family Rohan Chabot. Rohan Chabot. So you can see the map. It's more a tactical map. You can see. So the Seine is over there. The Seine is over there. No, that's what I want to do. And yeah, so the Seine is over there.
Yeah.
The castle, and of course, well, the on the sea spot. Okay, simply as that. That's where the dungeon is. There seems to be maybe some action into the castle. There's some lights open, but not that much. Probably many of the people are in the church right now.
So, having a mental leap, Phillipe, I just kind of look up and say, do you suppose if they're bringing all these creatures there, and felt that they wanted to make more just like them, or just like him, do you suppose they have more prisoners, like captains? Do you suppose they're trying tonight to raise more of an army? It could be a whole...
To use these creatures as some sort of ingredient in creating their resurrected army.
So I'm just wondering, are we going to be walking into a bunch of people that are already on your cousin's side? Will they be prisoners? We should be really, really careful about how we approach this. I hate to say that.
You don't want to be careful?
Well,
I don't think, no, I just...
We're waiting...
I don't think less of me.
For the creatures. They were waiting for the creatures. Perhaps they haven't finished the rituals, although that is a very optimistic assessment. There might have some already converted to their cause. There's no way to tell.
It's interesting that they wanted D'Artagnan. Who else of importance do they want? Who else would they replace?
Who else do they already have?
Well, they practically had me.
True.
One slide foot.
Damn straight.
And yeah.
But they were going.
So how are the three of us going to assault an entire castle?
We're not. We're gonna sneak up and take a look first. We're gonna be stealthy. We're good at that. I've been practicing.
Some horses are thumping on the road. Let's say you're on the right side of the river, but by the way, you find a passage. You paid a
toll.
Yeah, a toll to get past something, and there are horses coming fast towards you. Looks like some soldiers of some sort. Soldiers with capes and all that. Maybe reinforcement.
Come on. In the bushes, just in case. I don't think it's some musketeers.
Well, with your horses,
Right.
yeah. And you left your lackeys in the chateau.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Okay, so you can see that they're coming around, and okay, and you have a voice of someone. So it's over here, Château Guyon. Oui, c'est ici. Ils sont peut-être déjà arrivés. Maybe they are already arrived.
We have, indeed.
Okay, so they're
I
turning
ride out on the
around,
road.
and as they're getting up their lantern, you can see 4 cardinals guard. And they're kind of they want to take their sword out, but not. One of them is the famous Etienne, I think. What is this? There's the hair,
Oh,
and there's boots.
Oh,
I don't remember their name, but that's it. And
Etienne
no,
Thibodeau?
and
yeah.
Mr. Wait, Etienne Thibodeau. So that was his name, and
Yeah.
and he
Pretty
says,
sure.
no, don't. And he's kind of looking. Briscoe's not with you.
No.
He is not.
And Bootsy says, Cardinals wants to arrest them. No, we have a counter order from the Cardinal himself. We're here to assist you.
And
And they feel very uncomfortable too with that. That is order from is sainteté,
His Eminence.
eminence, yeah.
And well, he should order, for there is black and evil stuff afoot tonight, gentlemen, which I can only hope our courage of arms will fortify you against it.
No, we're here to assist you because you're in trouble. And
Onward.
it's getting they're all on the they kind of they're getting on the ground, they get out of their horses, and Etienne Thibodeau getting near from you says, because that's an order, because I think we could handle whatever situation there is here easily. Of course, your captain was kind enough to tell us where you were, because we have an order from His Eminence, so to assist you in any cases.
Then let's make a wager, shall we?
Shall we?
You say that you could handle this without us.
Yes.
And we say that what is there is so horrible, your men might break and run.
They're kind of laughing.
So, if you can handle this without us, we will pay your tab at the Risen Lamp.
They're risen. And they'll kind of agree. They kind of, all right.
But
But
if one of you shows fear, well then, you will pay ours, including Alphonse.
he's not there. That's unfair.
Forgive me. I'm tired and I have been riding all day.
No, you're right. You're right. And I tap him like the who was it, Thibodeau? I said, you're right. Not Alfonso, Jacques.
Who's Jacques?
It's even worse.
No, don't worry. He's someone of no importance.
Four of you,
Okay.
four
Much
of
easier.
us. You know.
That's strange. And he's looking at his letter, reminding you, Martin, that you have part of a letter that you haven't read yet.
I'll take it out.
Do you remember? Is it, you took it from
Yeah, I remember I had the letter. I thought it was a letter from the seller of the gunpowder to.
well, just to make you, I will bring it into the chat.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a letter. Okay, fine. This is fine writing, fine, calligraphy. Okay, it's well written. Someone educated, very highly educated, right, has written this. So here it is.
To the rare on
The
this
Seine
letter.
and Chemin de Love on the riverboat at the 9th hour of the evening. So we've missed the deadline, right?
Not really. That's where you were.
We blew
Rue
up
de
the
Seine
boat.
et Chemin de Halage was
Oh,
where
that's true. That's true. Where the riverboat was originally.
This transaction is of high importance in the turmoil that France is going through a war. Failure to receive or deliver the powder will be met by consequences of the highest instances from my part, or
And that's
And I
where
guess
that's
tear it
where
off.
Peter teared the letter apart,
Right.
stained it with his
No.
blood and snow.
and there's no signature, so it's hard to say.
But this is very
And where-
fine handwriting.
Yeah.
Where
It's
is
too
this
bad.
Peter now?
He
Oh,
was
yes.
cooling on the banks of
Cool.
the
Yeah.
sea.
That's right.
Depending on
He's
what you want
dead,
to do,
then, is he?
is that yeah. Well,
And-
depending,
Okay.
we can make a small flashback if you wanted to do something with Peter before going. You maybe we kind of fast forward the explosion and the ride, but if you want to
yeah,
do a
his
small
body.
flashback of something you wanted to do in Chateau, we can.
So if he's dead, then we could say we could play subterfuge or attempt one to gain entrance to the dungeon. Perhaps we bring word from this Patel. I don't know. I don't know what to. Perhaps we should just sneak up to the top of the dungeon and attempt to climb the walls and see what we can.
Well, I
See
can
what we
share
can
an
see.
image just to show you how the dungeon is made, because I saw some. Well, I have this image that I shared a little earlier. Maybe you could have a closer look if you want. So I'll share that. Share. So that is how it looks like. You have these stairs here, over there. Yeah. So stairs over there, and you have all the features of the castle. If we take a look at the actual picture of the castle, okay, Donjon Roche-Guyon. So next time you go in France, go visit Chateau Roche-Guyon after the pandemic, of course. Yeah, you have all those images.
Oh, there are the stairs. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks. Okay, so say if we take this picture, Salami stock.
So if we can find this entrance, then perhaps we go up.
Of course.
Yeah, otherwise, I guess we could attempt to. Are the walls like this crumbled in
No,
1636?
no,
It's
no.
fully...
It was quite damaged afterward. From.
Okay. So now
But historically, it was not known to be much in use in that time period. It used to be more into medieval times.
Right. So maybe we can just try the stairs and see if there's guards on the doors.
As Armand suggests, maybe we can just try to bring word like that, and try to use subterfuge. And the idea is that we're going to take off our musketeers' tabards and we're going to get these Cardinals guards to take their colors off. It sounds like the most ridiculous thing.
No, it's a subterfuge. This is musketeers planning.
Yeah, right. So, but the idea of sneaking up to the thing sounds much better as opposed to trying to impersonate commoners.
But
Etienne says, I would lead the operation, but my orders is to assist you. So we'll see how you can fail a plan.
could I see your orders, Etienne?
And he's giving you orders.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
just like
compare the
D'Artagnan had
writing.
some orders. And yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to compare the writing of the orders.
Another handwriting. Definitely another one. But why are you suspicious? The cardinal gave it to me himself. Was preparing for his mass, but called me upon, not Henri, me. And
Well, you are very trustworthy.
of course I am.
I give him back his
I'm not
letter.
a cheater like Alphonse. And yeah.
I'm not going to say this to Etienne, but what's concerning me, and I'm kind of pointing it out to Armand, is you have my royal authorization to buy. So I'm thinking this is either the king, which would be disastrous, or the cardinal. Not a lot of people can have a royal authorization.
That is true. I missed that.
So now that we've blown up the
Oh,
gunpowder,
wow.
But what if you
Faithful maid.
Yeah.
Faithful maid. So the
What
king
if you are Dorosia
wouldn't have sent a maid.
and you have stolen all the gunpowder so that it's impossible for the musketeers to even practice their shooting. And now you want to make all the people who suddenly hate you like you again by supplying them with gunpowder. There's something that doesn't quite fit together in my mind because I'm so tired. We've been up all night. We've been riding. We've been attacked. We've been demonically challenged. But
yeah. Someone coming out of the castle. Someone with a lantern. And yeah. Yeah, because he's coming with dogs. And this is an old man with a younger one. The younger one has a weapon in his hand, but just down, and with a lantern. Ooh, qui est là? Who's there?
I'm trying to find as much shadow as I possibly can and pulling my sword out. Trying not to be seen.
Okay.
Kind of look, giving the look to everybody else. Like let's make ourselves scarce.
So you want to hide yourself? How do you?
Oh, well.
Okay.
Look,
Oh, so
no subterfuge, right? So
no subterfuge.
So,
Oh, yeah,
I'm looking at
Darder-
Armand in the eye. I'm looking at Etienne in the eye. I'm looking at Phillipe in the eye.
at boot. He wants to be eyed too. No, he wants to be in the gang.
okay, well
let's
Open the gates. We're emissaries
there is
of the
no
king.
subterfuge.
okay, well then I take Martin's chiding, with the. And the whole time since the guards have been here, like I've gone from displaying my fatigue to my friends as we rode up here, to all of a sudden putting all of my energy into pretending like I'm not hurt.
All right. He's lighting up your faces, your tabards, musketeers guards and cardinal guards. Wow, welcome in Chateau Guyon. My name is Jean. Wait, this is the name. It's Jean Rohan Chabot. And what brings you so far from Paris?
We have need of your hospitality, and we are seeking one of your guests.
Oh, okay. So, okay. I just write down the name of the guy because I will forget it next time. Rohan Chabot. And, okay,
Jean.
Bernard, ouvre la porte,
Jean.
Bernard. Bernard, ouvre-leur la grille. Open the fence. The younger man, with some suspicion in his eyes, opened the fence. Welcome to my place. So there's a castle. You see that there's a castle on the bottom. That's where he wants to bring you. Okay.
Right.
Okay. You see that the place is in a minimal condition. It's not this is a castle, but it's not maintained highly. Okay, it's minimally maintained. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, he's bringing you. So we'll give you hospitality. You're very lucky. We were having a midnight meal to enjoy the next year that is coming by.
And is it just your family present here this evening?
Right now, yes. Family, some guests, but just notables from the village and from Vernon.
Yes.
Oh.
So
my eyes get wide when he says Vernon.
Some
also heard about this evening.
Some servants are coming to take care of your horses, and Etienne says to you, Martin, you're not more direct than that. I thought that musketeers were just brutes.
Well, thank you.
Entering a big hall, they're offering you seats, places to eat. It depends on what you want to do inside of this big castle.
So, who is here, right?
That's the thing.
Okay, yeah. Well, many people that you don't know. People that some of them are alike in a way, but not in the way of having doubles. Their skin color is normal, but alike in more family ties. Okay, there's the sister of Bernard. There's the Jean. You have information that is now a widow. His wife died from a plague. Not a plague, but some sort of illness in 1635. Very normal family affairs. And what is your names, gentlemen?
Phillipe Moreau.
Phillipe Moreau. Je suis enchanté. Etienne Thibodeau. Ah, enchanté. My name is Boots. No,
he was Legrand, I think.
Yeah. We'll have to check the one note. Okay, and and he's looking at you, Armand.
Yeah, so I introduced myself as well. I am Armand de Valcourt.
Valcourt, are you tied to the Valcourt family? What is the name of your father?
Yes, I forgot the name of my father, but let's call him...
Let's call him father.
Father, yes.
As you say, name. Oh, yes. I know. And you're from the nobility too, so I'm very pleased to have you here. And he's looking at you, Martin. What is your name?
You may call me Martin.
Yes. So, Monsieur Martin,
you may know my cousin more than you know me.
My cousin? What is their name?
Well, she goes by many names for many reasons. but recently returned from Hungary. You may know her as Dorosia Martel.
The only Martel I know of is a Martin. Is it you?
Oui, c'est moi.
Well, he's very happy to see you. At last, I finally meet you, Monsieur Martel. Hey, he's kind of calling servants and, they make the perfect meal for Monsieur Martin. Oh, and do you need something else?
I lean over to Martin and I say, we've no
shocked.
time for this. Yeah. If your cousin is not here, then we should seek her at the dungeon. Let's have the guards take us there.
Exactly. My friend Armand speaks the truth. We have...
we're on the king's
need.
business. Yes. We're on the king's business. We've no wish to interrupt your meal. Please return to it. We'll just have need of one of your servants to direct us to our destination.
Yeah, you want to go where?
The donjon.
Oh, you want to go to the... Oh, yeah, of course. That's why you're paying us, after all.
Yes. Kindly have one of your servants conduct theirs at once. Conduct us there at once.
Hungarian
I would like
money.
to see what my money has bought.
Well, you should know about it. And he's bringing Bernard, his son, with a key. Bernard, bring those, mister. Never thought that you were a musketeer. We just wrote letter to each other, so I know that you were involved in some Paris business, but the musketeer, I'm quite pleased to know that. And musketeer, influent enough to have cardinal guards with him.
I lean over to Martin at this point. I said, "You really did mean no subterfuge, didn't you?"
I'm smiling because this is like waking up in the perfect dream where everything in the world fits the way it's supposed to. And it's like, yes, this is how things are supposed to be. But also terrified because it's so evil.
Okay, so you're on your way. By the way, he's looking at Phillipe, and I see your skin color, and there's some sort of one of your apothecary, Martin, made us something to this kind of condition that Phillipe, Mr. Moreau, seems to have a strange color. Do you want to have a...
Fine.
No, but if something could happen, it happened to Bernard. He was bitten by some sort of a beast, and, we had to give him this. And you have the daughter bringing some sort of medicine on a plate. Do you want to you have exact same skin color. You seem sick. Have you been bitten?
No, I'm fine, and I'm reaching for the item as well.
Well, it's has some sort of a mint scent to it. You just drink it.
Yeah, I kind of look at Martin like, and take a gulp anyway.
Okay,
wait,
well, fine.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay,
no.
Took a gulp.
Please,
Impulsive.
if Martin said something. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm fine. I'm gonna drink it.
It tastes awful. This is an awful medicine, but it kind of revives you in a way. You kind of bring back 2 non-lethals.
Ooh.
0. I'm at 0.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, why not make a potion of cure light wounds into an...
That's cool.
No, but there's a reason behind that. Okay, so but one of your best apothecary told us to keep that because some sort of those creatures she's trying to. You're trying to chase, Mr. Martel. That's what she told us. Trying to find a solution with that. So Bernard will bring you to the dungeon. Yeah.
Okay.
So Bernard silently, climbs the stairs with you, and the cardinal guards are kind of chatting together, well, he's a noble. What is that? Why they didn't offer us soup? Shut up. Okay, you arrive beside the dungeon. Well, maybe we have a more look on how it's made inside, apparently. Yeah, so, okay, so he opens up the door. And Bernard just say, well, here you are, Mr. Martel.
After you.
Really? Because we have strict order not to get in there. From you. Unless you say, but I don't know if I want to go in there. It's kind of creepy. Before your occupation of the place, I used to get there as a kid, and it's very scary.
Well, perhaps you may remain behind, but we'll have need of that key, please.
Bien sûr.
So I'm watching the Cardinals guards for signs of fear.
Boots is gulping. But it's not fear, it's just gulping.
Because he's hungry.
But feeling so much better, even though I really did my best to not show anything to the Cardinals guards. That was fine. I'm feeling relieved, but you're feeling kind of irritated at this point. Okay. And I burst right in. I'm going.
Okay. Well, okay. So, okay. I'm looking at the time, trying to make a good cliffhanger. There's a lot of cliffhanger. Every room has a cliffhanger. So you get right in, okay? And suddenly,
is it dark? Do I need a lantern? I might hold it.
It's warm. Warm. Very warm. But no, it's not warm like a fireplace is going around. It's kind of a sauna type of. There are stairs going down.
Does it remind me of that warmth I felt in my stupor?
Exactly. You'll make a willpower check. Double your willpower. 2 difficulty.
Okay, good. Thank goodness I'm back up to 1. Or 0. And it is 3.
Which is enough. It smells good. It smells familiar. It smells like the safest place in the world, Phillipe. And there's some sort of a scent, blood. It smells like blood in here. And the Cardinals guard is getting. I think it's too late. Whoever was it there are already dead, bleeding somewhere, and Bernard is behind you. His face is horrified. He's going away.
So don't be a child.
The 2 nameless Cardinals guards are not sure, but Etienne Legrand, we are brave Cardinal guards. Suddenly, someone is coming up the stairs. It's Peter. That is a cliffhanger. That is a cliffhanger.
Yeah, nice.
And I do my best not to drop my sword. Or show fear. Or both.
So that was today's session. So yeah, well, as you might expect, it will go out of the scope of the normal cycle we were used to have. Maybe we have 1 or 2 more sessions to close this up. So
that's great.
Join us in 2023 when we conclude this adventure.
Why join
the
us
next
in
chapter.
Exactly.
2023?
Hopefully in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Possibly
Yeah.
2023.
It will be next month for sure.
Next month.
For my part, it will be next month.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
see. We'll schedule this out. Yeah, if it's
Sure.
available. Yeah, I'll try to be prepared. So yeah, so that was today's session.
Thank you very much
Awesome.
for getting up early
Yes.
and bringing the game back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Anytime I end the game with 0 health is good.
It's a good sign. Yeah.
Something I'm reminded right now is that how much bookkeeping you need in this game to make this real. But I skimmed some. So good. I was making notes of everything. At one point when I had only this game, I had time,
Right.
so I was watching every game. I was taking notes of every NPCs. I have a document of every NPCs, their name and where they were.
Nice.
So,
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah. I've got some stuff, maybe not that extensive, but quite a bit.
yeah.
That was good.
I really
I'll tell
like
you.
this castle. That's a nice thing to have
Yeah, it's very
put in
cool.
the game. Yeah.
Yeah. And the mystery, the return of Monsieur Martel, who paid a lot
Yeah,
of
I love
money. Where does he take his money?
See the life that you could have right now. It's just if you just turned back to the dark side.
If I just went back to evil.
Yeah.
But, I was worried that we had gone to the wrong location. Like we were supposed to go to Vernon instead of. And I was like, oh, because they're on the same river,
Yeah. This is the closest one. We just stopped at the first spot, I
So
guess.
it's like, yeah, well.
Right on. So that was today's session. So
Yeah.
but I was glad to.
Great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and
Good fun.
Oh,
I
it's
tell you, it makes a
fantastic.
huge difference to remember to take the average on 10 dice.
Oh, it does.
yeah, it helps a lot.
I'm gonna order some AAA dice games because they have the
Yeah.
Musketeers.
They sure
They have
do.
the AFO dice.
Oh
Still
yeah,
in stock.
they look very nice. Very happy to have them. They
Yeah,
roll
they don't
better,
roll.
by the way.
Except when you roll initiative. If you're me, then you get 0. But other than that, they roll great. Usually.
It's a poor workman
It's
who
good
blames
fun.
their tools.
I'll do as much as I have to. If they fail me, I will blame them. I will tell you one thing on this. That I knew it was great recording the games and kind of having them up for broadcast or reference or what have you years ago. But having inadvertently stepped away from this game for 2 years, it was great to just be able to watch those sessions and then instantly know what was going on. And I thought it was going to be a bit of a chore, and it turned out to be a lot of fun watching those sessions and then really kind of having it all fire. Not only did I get excited about the game again, but I remembered I could remember everything. So
Yeah.
that's fantastic. You literally
I
can
was
put this
so
down.
happy to see those Cardinals guards ride up. That was one of the best surprises tonight. Almost as good as the surprise at the end with oh, you're already paying for this place, and then what? And then Petra comes up the stairs like, what? So it's like 3 in a row, like boom, boom, boom. Really fun.
Yeah. There was a lot of reveals. So, will you unplot the Russia in time? That is the question.
And we saved D'Artagnan.
We did.
That's true.
You did save the captain, so maybe there's a promotion ahead. Maybe.
If
Awesome.
if I survive it, that's the thing.
If you survive, we'll get a promotion.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Well, now we have incentive to save Phillipe Moreau.
yeah, exactly. All right. What I'm going to try fight hamstrung, but try not to look like Emperor in front of the Cardinals guards because you got to save face. That's just
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not a better physician.
That's weighing heavily on me. No, that's great. That's great up. I mean, really, if you're going to have backup, they might as well be heinous, awful backup.
Yeah.
They're going to buy Jacques drinks. I swear to God. We're going to win this bet.
He'll be very happy.
All right, gentlemen, I do have to
Yes.
go on
Yeah,
to the
no,
next
that's
thing.
all.
But thank you very much for getting up so early to make this possible.
Thank you.
This was great.
Oh,
See you next
fantastic.
time, guys.
See you
Take
next
it easy.
time.
Bye.